Salam everyone. Today we are going to start example of exercise 1.3 to prove that root 5 is an irrational. This question is also theory based question which is mostly based on what theorem 1.3. This is I am going to explain when I am going to explain few theories of this. Prove that. Now before starting this proof, let me explain you few terms. First of all, I think all of you know what are rational numbers. Rational number means what? Any number which is in the form of p by q form. जो भी नंबर p by q form में होंगे वो सारे क्या होंगे? Rational numbers. And the numbers which are not rational, जो नंबर rational नहीं होंगे वो सारे क्या होंगे? Irrational number. Now next thing, you should know before this what are co-prime numbers. Now what are co-prime numbers? If for any two numbers, if they don't have any common factor other than 1. For example, if I write 8 by 9, 8 and 9, they don't have any common factor. It's what? The factors of 8 are what? Factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4 and 8 itself. Factors of 9 are what? 1, 3 and 9 itself. So they don't have any common factor other than what? 1. So they have only 1 as a common factor. If I write 15 upon 20, are this number a co-prime? No, these are not co-prime because 15, the factors of 15 are what? 1, 3, 5 and 15. Factors of 20 are what? 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 and 20. These are the factors of 20. So how many common factors are there? Definitely 1 is a common in both and here also 5 is common. So they got two common factors. So these are not co-prime factor. But if I reduce it, 5 3s are and 5 4s are. Now this 3 by 4 are, this 3 and 4 are co-prime factors because they don't have any common factor other than 1. So I hope this co-prime is clear. उसमें कोई common factor नहीं होना चाहिए other than 1. The last and most important part. Try to understand this part, then it's quite easy to understand this whole proof. If I write 3 into 4 is equals to 12, where 3 is a prime number, 3 into something I am getting 12. So 3 into 4 is what? 12. Then definitely I can see that twelve is divisible by 3. Means 12 is divisible by 3. 12 को 3 से divisible है. Then if I take square of 12, तो क्या हो जाएगा statement? Can I write here 3 into something is 12 square? Is it possible? अगर 3 is a factor of 12, तो 12 का square करेंगे तो भी क्या उसका factor रहेगा? Obviously, what is 12 square? Is 144. So 3 how many times 144? It's 4s are 12, 2 remainder 8s are. So 14 into 3 is what? 144. So now I can write for this 12 square is also divisible by 3. What does it mean? If 12 is divisible by 3, तो उसका जो square होगा वो भी 3 से divisible होगा. To show that part, I had already explained the example here. Here I took 12. यहाँ पे मैंने 12 लिया, which is a multiple of 3 4 times. Now here I took 12 square 144. So this 144 also is a multiple of 3. So we can write 12 is divisible by 3 and 12 square is also divisible by 3. So same here is what? 1.3. If p be a prime number, so here 3 is what? A prime number. If p divides a square, means if a square is divisible by p, then p is divisible by what? A. Means a is also divisible by p. If you don't understand this one, for that only I gave this example. If 12 is divisible by 3, then we can say that 12 square is also divisible by 3. यहाँ पे ए स्क्वायर की जगह पे क्या है, दिस इज व्हाट ए स्क्वायर एंड दिस इज व्हाट पी, दिस इज व्हाट ए एंड दिस इज व्हाट पी। टी की जगह मैंने यहाँ पे क्या लिया है 3। सो दिस थिंग वी आर गोइंग टू यूज इन दिस प्रूव दैट। So let me write down this statement in short. If I write 3 into something is equals to 12, so I am going to write 12 is divisible by what 3, and if I take 12 square, so here 3 into something, so again I am going to write 12 square is divisible by 3. So this all things I am going to use to prove this one. So let's start with how we are going to prove it. So first of all, the question is we have to prove root 5 is an irrational. To prove this one, we are going to assume its contrary statement. यहाँ पे हमें irrational prove करना है. So what statement I am going to suppose? I am going to suppose root 5 rational number है, and then I am going to prove that statement incorrect. So I am going to use a contrary statement, means जो prove करना है उसका opposite statement use करूँगा और वही statement को मैं गलत prove कर दूंगा. तो अगर root 5 rational नहीं हुआ, then it becomes what? Irrational. As I told you, अगर कोई भी number rational नहीं होता, then it becomes what? Irrational. So let's start proving it. For solution, the first step is what? Let assume to the contrary that root 5 is a, let assume to the contrary, जो मुझे प्रूव करना है उसका अपोजिट स्टेटमेंट ले लिया. Let root 5 is a be a rational number. Let root 5 be a rational number, and if root 5 is a rational number, then definitely they are in p by q form. कोई भी rational number को हम p by q form में लिख सकते हैं. So how are we going to write this one? So root 5 equals to what? a by b. अभी a by b क्या है? root 5 का p by q form, where we have to write, this is an important segment where a and b are co-prime numbers. A and B are co-prime numbers means उन दोनों के बीच में कोई common factor नहीं है. It means, or we can say that HCF of this, we can say HCF of A and B is what? 1. Any one thing you can write, but better to write as per textbook. A and B are what? Co-prime number. So their highest common factor is what? 1 only. Now, squaring both the side, it becomes what? What is root 5 square? A by B whole square. So we have to write the reason here. Squaring on both sides. So I'll get what? What is the square of root 5? Root 5 into root 5? It's 5. It's a square upon b square. B will move here. So it becomes 5b square equals to a square. So I got something statement like this. Instead of a square here it is what? 12 square. Instead of 5 here it is what? 3. So here I can write what? 5 into something is equals to a square. So here 3 into something is what? 12 square. तो मैंने क्या लिखा था? 12 square is a divisible by 3. तो यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? A square is what? 5 into something. ये जो मैंने ब्लैंक छोड़ दिया है, यहाँ पे कुछ ना कुछ नंबर आएगा, तो वो नंबर क्या है यहाँ पे? b square. So 5 into b square is what? A square. So from this I can write, say first of all this is what? Equation 1, because we are going to use this equation in the second step. So 5b square equals to a square. Therefore we can write a square is divisible by 5. If a square is divisible by 5, then definitely 12 is a is also divisible by what? 3. So यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा? A is also divisible by 5. If you want to write the reason, just write down theorem 1.3. P divides a square, then P divides a. Same thing we had used here. So I can say that a is also divisible by 5. This is the first part of the proof. Now I am going to write the second part. For that I am going to repeat out this work. When I am telling you a is divisible by 5, what does it mean? A is a multiple of what? 5. So if I am writing 12 is divisible by 3, what does it mean? It's 12 is equals to what? 3 into something. 12 जो है वो 3 into something है. If I write 30 is divisible by 5, I have to take prime number here only because this theorem is for prime number. 30 is divisible by 5. What does it mean? 30 is equals to what? 5 into something. We already know here it should be what? 6. But as it's a variable, so what I'm going to write that a is equals to what? 5 into something. 30 into 5 into something. So I'm going to take that as what? Small c, where we can write c is some integer. c क्या है? कोई भी integer होगा. a is equals to 5 into c. Now from 1. Now squaring both the side again. Squaring both the side. So I get a square equals to 25 c square. Now from 1. What is a square? ये जो a square है, we are going to replace this value here. a square की जगह क्या आ जाएगा? 5b square. So instead of a square I am going to write what? From a square is equals to 5b square equals to 25 c square. Reason is what? From 1. Now definitely 5 will cancel 25. 5 को इधर लूंगा तो डिवाइड होगा. 25 by 5 is what? b square is what? 5c square. I got one more equation. Here I got a square equals to 5b square. Now I got b square is 5 into c square. After this much part, we have to write down the conclusion of this. Now, as I told you, b square is what? B square is 5 into something. And similarly, a square is what? 5 into something. So I can say that b square is divisible by what? Therefore, b square is divisible by what? 5. Therefore, b is divisible by 5. So we got two segments. b is divisible by 5 and a is also divisible by 5. तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? b is a 5 is a factor of b and 5 is a factor of a. So from, say this statement as what? Say this statement is second, this statement as third. So from this we can write from 2 and 3. From 2 and 3, a and b have common factor 5. क्योंकि b भी 5 से divisible है और a भी 5 से divisible है. If a and b both are divisible by 5, I can see that a and b have common factor 5, which is not correct because हमने पहले ही लिखा था A and B is only one common factor, that is what 1. A और B के बीच में कोई common factor नहीं थे because A and B are what co-prime numbers. A तो co-prime numbers था A and B, तो उसमें common factor कैसा आया? So A and B are what have common factor 5, but A and B are what co-prime numbers, which contradicts means against the statement, which contradict our supposition or assumption. So which contradict our supposition, हमने जो सपोज किया था उससे वो स्टेटमेंट जो है वो अपोजिट जा रहा है, अगेंस्ट में जा रहा है. So as which contradict our supposition, therefore our supposition is assumption, supposition is incorrect. हमारा supposition क्या हो गया? इनकरेक्ट हो गया. देखो हमने क्या सपोज किया था? √5 बी अ लेट √5 बी अ रैशनल नंबर. तो अब क्या हो गया? तो ये रैशनल नंबर नहीं तो कौन सा नंबर हो जाएगा? therefore √5 is a irrational number. So this is the way we can prove. It's a theorem only, theorem 1.4. But in theorem 1.4, instead of √5 they are given for √2. This is the way only you are going to prove it. Let me give you a quick revision of all the statements. So first of all, जो हमें प्रूव करना है उसका अपोजिट स्टेटमेंट लिया, that is what हमें √5 को इरेशनल प्रूव करना है. So we took as what √5 is a rational number. Rational number होगा तो क्या होगा? P by Q फॉर्म में. A and B they don't have any common factor where A and B are what co-prime. Now squaring both the side, तो √5 क्या हो जाएगा? 5 a square upon b square. B square remove here, I got a square equals to 5 into something. It means a square is divisible by 5. ये 5 से कुछ मल्टीप्लाई करने से a square बन रहा है. So a square is a divisible by 5. Or we can say 5 is a factor of a square. Therefore a is also divided by what? अगर a square से divisible है then a is also divisible by 5 by theorem 1.3. Now if 5 is divisible by 5, then a is equals to what? 5 into something. For that I already gave you some example. Now again squaring both the side. So write down that statement here, squaring both the side. यहाँ पे statement लिखना है squaring both the side. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? Now squaring both the side. So I got here a square equals to 25 square. Now this a square की जगह क्या लगाएंगे हम? इट्स वैल्यू 5b स्क्वायर. a स्क्वायर इक्वल्स टू 5b स्क्वायर रिप्लेस कर दिया. नाउ 5 विल कैंसिल 25. हाउ मेनी टाइम्स? 5 नीचे आएगा तो डिवाइड होगा. सो 5 विल कैंसिल 25 हाउ मेनी टाइम्स? 5 टाइम्स. एंड आई गॉट b स्क्वायर इक्वल्स टू 5c स्क्वायर. सो b स्क्वायर इक्वल्स टू 5c स्क्वायर. सो वी कैन राइट b स्क्वायर इज डिविजिबल बाय 5. गिव 5 इनटू समथिंग. If b square is divisible by 5, then b is also divisible by 5 according to our previous supposition. वो जो 12 और 144 वाला किया था ना, like that. So 5 is a factor of b, 5 is a factor of a. So we can write a and b have common factor what? 5. a और b के बीच में दोनों में common factor 5 है, which is not possible because उन दोनों में कोई common factor ही नहीं है except 1. So but a and b are co-prime numbers which contradict our supposition. तो हमने जो सपोज किया था उसे contradict statement मिल गया. Therefore our supposition is incorrect or wrong. तो जो हमने ये लिखा था √5 be a rational number. So √5 is what now? It's an irrational number. So this is the way we can solve question number 1 of 1.3. So practice it twice or thrice. Definitely able to do it. Now here if it is instead of √5, if you take √3, √7 or any prime number, the method will remain same only. Just the number will change here. If here it is 3, then here it is 3. तो यहाँ पे अगर 3 होगा तो यहाँ पे 9 आ जाएगा. If it is 7, here it will be 49. Rest of the all steps will remain same except this number. Number के अलावा सारे steps same ही रहेंगे. So you can do the root 5 is an irrational to prove like this. Example 1.3, question number 2. Prove that 3 plus 2 root 5 is an irrational number. Now to prove this as irrational number, so again the method is same. We are going to use its opposite statement. Here it is irrational. So I am going to suppose this number is what? Rational. And then I am going to prove it incorrect. So let's start. So suppose 3 plus 2 root 5 is rational, and if it is a rational number, then definitely its p by q form is possible. Then 3 plus 2 root 5 equals to what? A and B, where A and B are what? Co-prime integer. Where A and B are co-prime integer, means they don't have any common factor. Now, therefore, if I take this 3 over this side, it becomes 2 root 5 equals to A upon B. 3 इधर आएगा तो minus 3. Now, what is the LCM of this number? The LCM of this number is B. So, if nothing is there means 1. So, it's A minus 3 into B. It's 3B. Now, I can take this 2 over this side because I want root 5. So, I'll take here root 5 equals to A minus 3B upon 2B. So, we can say that we got this root 5 equals to A minus 3B upon 2B. Now, we know that A and B are what? Co-prime integers. These are A and B are what? Integers. This is also integer. So, integer upon integer is a rational number. कोई भी integer, if I write minus 7 upon 8, these are integers. तो कोई number fraction में होगा तो वो क्या हो जाएगा? Rational number. So, from this, I can see that here A and B are integers. Therefore, A and B are integers. Therefore, this A minus 3B upon 2B is a rational number. This number is what? Rational. But now, this number equals to what? Root 5. This A minus 3B upon 2B is a rational number because they are integer and they are in fraction. अगर ये rational number हुआ, this is equals to what? Root 5. So, root 5 is also rational from our statement, but it contradicts the fact. But it contradicts the fact that root 5 is irrational. Root 5 is irrational. Here in this one, we are not going to suppose, we are not going to prove whole root 5 is irrational. So we are going to write directly here. It contradicts the fact that root 5 is irrational. Here, हमने prove क्या कर दिया कि root 5 is a rational number, but according to the fact, root 5 क्या है? एक irrational number है. So we can say that our assumption is incorrect. जो हमने assume किया है, that is incorrect. Therefore, हमने सर क्या suppose किया? Suppose 3 plus 2 root 5 is rational. Therefore, 3 plus 2 root 5 is what? Irrational. जो हमने prove किया है, 3 जो हमने suppose किया था, 3 plus 2 root 5 is rational. तो वो that assumption is becomes incorrect. तो उसका opposite statement क्या हो जाएगा? Correct हो जाएगा. If any number is not rational, then it becomes what? Irrational. So this is the way we can prove question number second. Now almost similarly we are going to prove this first, second and third. This third is almost similar to this one. With the same method you can solve this one. Now let me give you a short idea for second one. How to prove this 7 root 5. Now I'm going to prove 7 root 5. Rest of all the method will remain same. So again, suppose 7 root 5 is a rational number. Then 7 root 5 equals to what? A and B. Again same reason. Here A and B are what? Co-prime integer. Now, if I take this 5 on this side, if I take 7 on this side, it becomes A upon 7B. Now, A is integer, B is integer, so A upon 7B is a rational number. Here, A and B are integers, therefore A upon 7B is a rational number, and if it is rational, this is equal to root 5. So root 5 is also rational, but according to fact, this contradict the fact that root 5 is what? Root 5 is irrational, therefore ये स्टेटमेंट अपोजिट हो गया. जो रूट 5 इरेशनल है उससे हमने क्या प्रूव कर दिया? रूट 5 इज रैशनल. देयरफॉर आवर assumption or supposition is incorrect. Therefore we can write 7 root 5 is a irrational number. ये क्यों हुआ? बिकॉज हमने सपोज रैशनल किया था, स्टेटमेंट गलत हो गया. सो इफ इट इज नॉट अ रैशनल नंबर, then its opposite statement is correct. It's an irrational number. So this is the way we can prove second one, and this one is we can do as a previous one. And now for this one, let me give you just idea how to solve this. Let's prove 1 by root 2 is irrational. So this one we are going to do as the first question. Suppose 1 upon root 2 is rational. जो प्रूव करना है उसका ऑपोजिट स्टेटमेंट. देन इफ इट इज रैशनल, देन वी कैन राइट 1 upon root 2 in p by q form, that is a by b, where a and b are co-prime integer. A or b co-prime integer. Now the only new thing is what? Now I am going to reciprocate both the sides, left hand side and right hand side. So this becomes root 2 equals to b by a. Now rest of the procedure will remain same as we have done in the question number 1 for root 5. Squaring both the sides, so it becomes 2 b square upon a square. Write down here, squaring both sides. Now, if I take a square here, I get 2a square equals to b square. Now, from this statement we can write b square is divisible by 2. b square is divisible by 2. Then we can write according to theorem 1.3, b is also divisible by 2. If b is divisible by 2, then definitely b is equal to what? Multiple of 2 only. So we can write 2 into some integer. So that some integer I am going to take as what? C. Here we have to write where C is some integer. Now again say this equation is what? 1. So this statement is 2. Now squaring both the side. Squaring both the side, I'll get here b square equals to 2c square. Sorry, this 2 becomes what? 4c square. Reason, squaring on both sides. Now we're going to replace the value of b square. b square is equal to what? 2a square. So ये जो b square है उसकी जगह क्या आ जाएगा? 2a square. So instead of b square I'm going to write 2a square equals to 4c square. Now if I take 2 to the denominator, so 4 will cancel by 2 and this becomes what? A square equals to 2c square. So I can write now here the way we have written this one. A square is divisible by 2. Then a is also divisible by 2. Say this statement as what? Third. So we can write from 2 and 3. 2 is what? B is divisible by 2 and A is divisible by 2. So we can write here A and B have common factor 2, but it contradicts our supposition. But it contradicts our assumption of supposition. That A and B are co-prime. Co-prime means A and B don't have any other common factor than 1. हमने A और B को क्या लिया था? We took A and B as co-prime integer. They don't have any common factor other than what? 1. But here we prove that A and B have common factor 2, which is not possible. Therefore, our supposition is incorrect. What is our supposition? 1 by root 2 is rational number. So I am going to write therefore 1 by root 2 is a irrational number. 1 by root 2 क्या हो गया? If this statement is incorrect, if this number is not rational, then definitely this number is what? Irrational number. This is the way we can do second sum of main question number 3. To prove 1 upon root 2 is